まどか、なんか思い出せた？
うん、ずいぶん前のことだし。
私たち5人が写っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。
うん。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。
私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの？
さあ、私たちを見てしまった。
次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。
そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。美咲。
So, Fatal Frame 4. At least that is what the, sort of agreed upon. Photographs are littered inside the drawer on the top shelf. All the photos are faded, and it's impossible to know what they were taken of. That's kind of the agreed upon name for this game. Like, because it was never localized in the West, in Europe, or in US, or in, North America either. But, as you see, that was in English. I'll explain that later. For right now, tutorial. Basic operation, press and hold Z button to run. Turning around. Using the nunchuck, you can turn around, shake the Wiimote to do a 180-degree turn. So that's saying you can shake either one to do a 180-degree turn, which is useful to know. So, that's the, thing. It's... Using the nunchuck is whatever. It's not... Its motion controls were never as good as the Wii's, the Wiimotes, so, yeah, it's a lot better to use a Wiimote with. Anyway, so this game is a departure of from the rest of the series, as in, this is very, very different for many reasons from 1, 2, and 3. As you can see just from the way it plays, it's very much like an RE4 over-the-shoulder style thing. Misaki's flashlight. Flashlight. The flashlight is used to examine items that are not in the dark. Use the Wiimote to control. Control the flashlight by moving the Wiimote in any direction. The direction of the Wiimote determines where your flashlight will shine. So yes, the controls of this game uses motion controls. Misaki isn't here, Misaki.
Misaki? Misaki?
So, yes. In order to look up and down, you have to tilt the Wiimote. You do not have to actually point at the sensor bar, you just have to tilt the Wiimote and it'll look up and down, but in order to look left and right, you use the stick. So it's a combination of tilting and turning the stick in order to look where you want to, and that'll take a bit of time to get used to. So this game is developed and written, like, co-written, I think co-written and co-directed by Suda51. Another departure from the rest of the series is that this has involvement by that crazy fucker. It seems to be locked from the inside. Misaki? So yes, this is a blind playthrough except for the first 30-40 minutes, about. Because, I just wanted to test it, make sure things ran properly. Next to the door with Kunihiko Aso Museum written on it, there hangs a guide board. Please direct inquiries to the second floor management office. Sure, let's go there. Anyway, so, yeah, this has involvement with Goichi Suda, Suda51, so I'm expecting some crazy shit. some cool ass shit, or some jank. Either way, I'm fine with it. I mean, I play other jank games. I'm totally fine with that. Also, performance issue right there. Don't know why. Honestly, don't know why. I am playing on a disc, so I don't know why that. I guess that's just there like that. Ooh, a ghost. Very clearly, ghost. Don't have the camera obscura yet, so whatever. So yeah, while Grasshopper had involvement, guess who else also had involvement? With the release of Fatal Frame 4, guess who co-owns the series at this point? That's right, Nintendo alongside Tecmo at this point co-owned the series, which partially is why this game never got brought over at all. Because when asked, hey, when are you gonna bring Fatal Frame over to the West? Nintendo, I think like Regetsu Island, who was the president at the time of Nintendo of America, said, oh, that's on Tecmo. Tecmo's got the publishing rights. And then Tecmo was asked, hey, are you gonna actually publish it? And they were like, wait, what? Nintendo's in charge of publishing that. And that never went anywhere. Straight up, that's the reason why. Because they didn't know who had the publishing rights. And, yeah. So, luckily, some really awesome people decided to make an English patch for this game, which is what I'm playing right now. And, yo, what up? And, that's what I'm playing on right now. So, my journey in actually getting to this point of being able to play this properly was a rough one. I was thinking about my options on how to actually play this game. Also, new mechanic we're being introduced to that is a change-up of an old mechanic, which I don't think I like with the few minutes I've played the game. Nobody's here. There are many different objects that you can examine while in the room. These objects will react and turn blue when your flashlight illuminates them. So yes, turn around to your right, and you can already see an example of an item that you can pick up. When the object reacts to your flashlight, you can examine it by reaching out your hand. The A button icon is displayed. When you approach an item to reach out for the object, press and hold the A button. This will allow you to pick up and keep the object. If you release the A button, you can retract your hand and stop examining. Fuck this shit already. As I've said, it only took me like one item to realize I kinda don't like this. So you know how in old games you just pressed A and it opened up a box and stopped time and said, hey, here's your thing, move on with your live with your life? Let's start reaching out. No thanks. Maybe I should. Nah, I don't know what it could be, but the game says I should, but I'm really indecisive, and let's actually pick it up now. Something is written on the paper. I left the spare museum key on my desk for you. Please take care to lock doors when you close for the night, as there are valuable exhibits on display. So that's a thing I could do. There is another item over here, I'm pretty sure. So yes, you have to actually hold it in order to grab anything. This is the key to Asa Museum, the room I saw Misaki enter. Which sucks, and there's a reason why later on, you can open a menu by pressing the minus button on the Wiimote. On the menu screen, you can view the map, use items, and review notes and other files that you have found. You can open the map directly by pressing the plus button on the Wiimote. So yeah, we'll be shown the map, which I do like for what little I've seen from it, because it shows you where the fuck you need to go, which is good for me, because I'm directionally challenged. Yeah, I've got issues with that. So that's a welcome change for me. But yes, there is a reason that we haven't seen yet on why the item grab is like that. We'll see later. And yeah. So step out of here and my ears explode. No, really, this is fairly loud. Like when I first played this, I had to fucking turn the volume down because it was not pleasant. Anyway, this is gonna be a bitch to audio balance. Yeah, that sucks. So, the the way I went about deciding to actually get the disc and playing this game. So I was going to go the... Yo, what up? I was going to play this game on a Wii, because I much prefer playing on console whenever possible, for the most authentic experience.
思い出せない。思い出したくない。早くここから出ないと。美咲を探さないと。
The experience that the creators intended me to enjoy, with the controllers in hand, with the console on, with me looking at the TV screen. You know, that shit. I prefer that whenever possible. But, yeah, I was gonna do the USB loading route, which is yes. It is legal. It is legal if you have the disc. And, I've never committed a crime in my life. I want to say that up front. Never committed a crime. You cannot prove it. I've never committed a crime in my life. Shut up. Anyway, so I noticed there are performance issues by doing that, so I went ahead and just bought the disc. Bought, like, the game, off of eBay. And, so that was supposed to arrive, what day is it? Oh yeah, 15 days ago? Supposed to arrive by then. It never did. So, I decided, okay, I can also just purchase this off Amazon, which it arrived today, like 3 days later after I purchased it. So that was fucking sick. And, if this thing ever shows up, the one I got from eBay, like, the seller offered a full refund, which is nice if it doesn't show up, like, by tomorrow. Which it won't. I mean, I highly doubt it won't, but hey, the guy offered a full refund if it doesn't, so I could probably get my money back through that, and, yeah, that's gonna be good. Most cannot be read, but in places named Kunihiko also is visible. Cool. It's an item over here. If I do actually get the thing, if I'm given a refund, I'll probably, like, send it back to him anyway. Okay, got the notebook, and if I'm not given a refund, if I wasn't going to be given a refund, I would have just said, okay, either return it, get a refund, or flip it for a profit, or sell it to my friend who has expressed interest in it. There are shadows that can only be seen by mediums. The thoughts of the dead linger in certain locations. In order to reveal these trails that lead to the spirit world, after many prototypes, the camera obscura was developed. However, it appears to need further improvement. As a result of my investigations into the masks of Regetsu Island, I have made use of the materials and resources here to make a film plate. It is very likely that this will prove useful in my research into the camera obscura. I am now convinced that a power exists that exceeds my expectations, and that is related to the strong effect that photographing the shadows has on them. A medium would probably say that this comes close to exorcism. My personal experience on this island have significantly influenced my arrival at this bold belief. I was asked to donate a single camera obscura to the main collection. I do not think that this island will need the power of the camera obscura. I hope it is unnecessary. So now you probably have the question, okay, so I have the game physically, like I own the disc, I own the case, I own everything about it, even the inserts, which is pretty cool. Alright, that's cool. So how the hell am I supposed to be playing? Is there anything else around here? I do like how she is looking at, like, important pieces of note that I probably should be, but I'm going to observe other things. An old case is sitting here. There are books on display in the case. The books inside have strange titles, and I can't seem to focus on them. That's because of a soft mod, which soft modding is in fact legal. That is a thing. It is legal in North America, at least I don't know about. Well, in the USA, I do not know about other countries. It is legal here, soft modding. So I already had my Wii soft modded with Revolution. Like years ago, back in like probably middle school. It's an old camera. Is this the camera Obscura that Note was talking about? Ghost time! I don't know why I actually had Revolution installed, but I remember I do, for some reason. I do not know why. The camera Obscura captures images of unseen things, which are then sealed inside. When a vengeful spirit appears, you can trap it inside the camera Obscura by photographing it, and briefly, Revolution allows you to basically play other region discs, or even apply patches through it so you can play it on any console, which is fucking amazing. I'm gonna be playing other European games that I would not have access to otherwise, which is great. Taking photos by pushing the B button. It is a push, not a hold, I'm pretty sure. You can ready the camera Obscura when the camera is in its readied state. Press the A button to take a picture. When the camera is readied, if you continue to hold down the Z button, when a ghost is in the center of the screen, you can lock on to a ghost. It's Z target a ghost when they're in the middle of the frame, essentially. And, yeah. Shit. So yeah, I currently have this thing Z-targeted. I can strafe as much as I want. Shit's easy. Super dead. It vanished just then. Who was that? Alright, I got control again. So yeah. Yeah. So that's how I'm playing on a disc on an American Wii, and that's my long wait in order to actually do this.
つもここで途切れてしまう。音楽とともによみがえる記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と2人の友達が死んだ。マリエとトモエ。神隠しにあったうちの2人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。
あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。
でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか、そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
Alright, turn around, leave the door, get on a boat, and get the fuck out of here. Guess I can't do that shit. Alright, moving on. I like the look of a torii gate. It's like at the entrance of a place. Just now. That picture in my head. This place, I remember it faintly. Yeah, maybe you should get the fuck out of here. Is that a giant oh, that's like a serpent thing. Cool. Alright, so I can check the map by pressing plus, right? Yes. So that's where I was. It looks like if I go through here, if I remember correctly, I could potentially get back to where I was if I go down this path and through this door. However, it's locked, because of course it is. Shit's always locked. And Fatal Frame 4, continuing the trend of impossibly cute girls wearing impossibly cute outfits. Like, holy shit. Goddamn. This is a bell and a pen holder, and on the reception desk, the gilt surface on the bell is peeling off, and it doesn't chime anymore. Alright. I do want to say, if I ever go silent, which I probably will, whenever I'm picking up items, it's because of a mechanic that I have alluded to, but also this is a save point, but I haven't countered yet, and I will be literally listening out for it. If you examine the lantern with the A button, you can save your data. The save data lantern can be used to organize photos into an album, which I probably will never be doing, change the game options, and exchange points for items. In addition to the lanterns, a save option will be available after clearing each chapter. Alright, let's walk up to it and see what it's got. So I can save, I can go to album, I can go to options, I can go to shop. What is in shop? I have 1880 points, and it looks like I can trade in points for items and film. I do not know if this means that there are none of the, not that, but if these are like incredibly rare to find, or if, I don't know. I honestly do not know what this means. I have not purchased anything yet, because I will say roughly about when I stopped playing, and I know nothing about this game. I will note that point when it comes. So shit continues to be locked. God damn it, press the A button twice. And it meant pressing the door. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Do a quick turn, run up. Goddamn geometry. Getting stuck on the fence post on rail post? Rail post. Probably a rail post. Anyway, up here is more locked. Hallway and stairs are divided by an ornate gate. There's a memo called on the gate. Something's written on the notebook scrap. It looks like Marika's writing. Since the silhouette of Regetsu Island became visible, my heart has been aching. I don't remember anything about when I was on the island, but I feel like I'm suffocating. Maybe you should have never came here. Just as Misaki said, something must be on that island. Yeah, maybe that's why you should leave. If you have a feeling something is there, fucking run. That feeling can never be good. Misaki suddenly said she was going to Regetsu Island, and I came along because I was worried about her. I'm afraid Misaki was tricked into going to the island. She wouldn't tell me her reason for going back. Soon we got closer to the island. Misaki was staring at it coldly. If I take my eyes off her, then we'll quickly get separated, and which exactly is what happened, and you're fucking dead. Most likely? Most likely. Maria and Tomoe, if I'm not with Misaki, then what might? Sick. Everyone's dead. Everyone is dead. Yo, what up, girl? What up? I feel like this is probably like the exact point where I stopped playing. Because USB loading, I was noticing there were some performance issues. Like, it just wasn't... Like, I looked up gameplay of it on disc, and it did not look... Like, it looked like some sections were performing worse, and I was like, maybe I should get a disc. So here I am. So I'm finally in the area I was in the previous chapter. And in this room... Where'd she go? I mean, I guess there's a door right there. Is this where Madoka went? Yeah, I guess there's a door, so she could have disappeared into here. However... Shit's locked. Because of course it is. Alright, so we got the camera Obscura right there. Let's see if there's any items around before I pick that up, because inevitably doing that will advance the story. Okay. Cool. Seems to be a newspaper clipping. Talks about a disappearance, suspicious deaths of a mass of Regetsu Islanders yesterday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. when the captain of the ship Oromaru arrived at Regetsu Island port. He reported that many of the islanders had been killed. Oh, great. At the time of discovery, the police were concerned that the group had been infected by an epidemic since they were found in a horrific state covering their faces with their hands. That's called embarrassment. And I know a thing or two about that. Where are the remaining islanders? Traces of remaining islanders have been seen on the island, but the survivors have yet to be discovered. At the same time as the bodies are recovered by the police, the search will continue. Despite the fact that many of the islanders are dead or missing, there is no evidence of an accident or struggle. The islanders appear to have suddenly disappeared at the scene, and the police have announced that the necks of the bodies were unnaturally twisted. Look, when you're that embarrassed, you kind of do some stupid things, like suddenly die and disappear. Listen, I've been there, I've done that, we've all done that. Okay. Cool. The dust has been wiped off the fallen notebook like someone touched it recently. Regetsu Island, historically known as the island nearest the underworld, great name, good for tourists, has long been feared. However, times have changed. The Regetsu archipelago seems to no longer be the kind of place that is closed off to outsiders. Once there was some kind of great disaster that destroyed the island, but it has started to recover. Instead of disliking an unusual person like me, they introduced me to the valuable cultural Regetsu Kagura of ritual and the island's many beautiful clouded moon carvings. There we go. There's the moon. That's how you can tell Suda was involved. I seem to be welcomed by the islanders to the point where it began to overwhelm me. I came to this island to search for material for my camera specific to this island's religion. On Regetsu Island, the moon is considered a religious object. Of course it is. This is Suda we're talking about. If at any point there's wrestling involved anywhere in this game, I will not be surprised. On the island, when the moon is inside the sun, as with an eclipse, memory and personality and consequently the soul are revealed. Hopefully no assassins are going to be chasing me either. Unless I am an assassin of ghosts. It is thought that the soul remains even after the body's gone in the other world, and that the moon is the doorway to this other world. The moon is certainly a symbol of the other world. Other world. How many times can we say other world in the 3 goddamn sentences? Less, actually. 2. Damn it. The souls of the dead return, not the undead, of the dead return to the island during the Kagura dance, and this is the main function of the island's masks. The shrine maidens wear masks during the ritual, and it is believed at that time the moon makes contact between this world and the world of the dead. A mask connected to the other world. There is more than one variety of mask on the island. Various types are used. By examining these masks, I will surely make great advances into my research of the other world. Sick. Alright. Hey man, is that camera trying to get an upskirt? Probably. So yeah, why am I being silent? Well, I'm not gonna spoil what it is per se, but there is a, if you hear like the Wii loading when you start grabbing for something, then you know shit's coming. I'll put it like that. It looks like an old camera. Is this the camera Obscura from the Notebook? A memo was underneath the camera. It looks like Monika's writing. Regetsu Hall is just past here since I came back to the island. My dizziness has gotten worse. The air doesn't move. It hurts to breathe. That's called suffocation. You should probably get that checked out. It's the scent of this place. Until now, things like scents and music made me remember the things I'd forgotten. Like the time when Ruka let me listen to the song she made. Although I remember some things, they aren't clear. Things like a sense of touch or pain. These words are just too vague. But this time it's different from deep within me. A huge dark mass is going to come out. Someday, it'll break through my mind. At least it will be fine if I wait until Ruka gets here as well. Filament. The indicator on top of the display is called the Ghost Filament. It shines to point out the direction where spiritual energy is. It will shine red to indicate aggressive and wandering ghosts and blue to indicate other ghosts. I really appreciate this distinction. It means I know when to be scared and when to be like, okay, time to get points from some picture of a ghost about to vanish. The indicator on the lower right is called the Item Filament. Another good distinction. Keep items to the bottom right. Keep ghosts to the top middle. Good. I like it. It will shine blue when in front of an item or an examinable object. So I have the camera Obscura now. Camera Obscura, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you also aim by tilting up and down and left to right on the stick. So similar controls. Also, apparently you can do that and discover items with the camera Obscura. Let's see. Type 7 is infinite. Do I have any other type of film on me? Can I use the D-pad to control to a different type of film? No. Z, C, no, doesn't do anything. Cannot go into a menu like this. I can't go into a menu in the camera Obscura? 1 and 2 does nothing. What the fuck? Do I at least have, like, type... I've got no types. Yeah, okay. So maybe there will be an option to rotate through film, and maybe because I just don't have any film other than 7, which might explain. That's fucking annoying. It's goddamn annoying. I just want to be able to press A, but I have to hold it each time. God damn it. It's an old newspaper article seemingly reporting Dr. Asu's visit. Could it be about the creation of this room? Yeah, take a deep breath, because this is goddamn a lot of reading. Recently, the renowned expert on paranormal science, Dr. Kunihiko Aso, has come to visit Regetsu Island. It has been the doctor's long-time wish as a folklore expert to visit our island and study our traditions. Furthermore, he plans to travel to the island tomorrow to observe the Regetsu Kagura. Due to the occasion, many visitors from the mainland are expected to visit. Subsequent to his visit, the room at Regetsu Hall, where Dr. Aso currently resides, will be left open to the public as a reference and study room. Cool, fine, whatever. Is this door open? Because there was very clearly a ghost in here. Shit's still locked. Never mind, camera obscura reacted. Maybe if I take a photo with the camera obscura, something will happen. Most definitely something will happen. Tutorial! Taking in photos. During a stage, if you encounter a strange fog, so just fart gas, snap a photo. Taking a picture of the fog will cause something else to appear in the picture. The images that appear are important clues to advancing the story. So, pull this up. Let's get a good judge for how far away. You have to be very close to a door. Can you even be at a different angle? Can you strafe with this? Oh yeah, Z to move faster. I don't know if it necessarily changes the speed of when I tilt up and down, but it changes the speed of left to right acceleration. So yeah, I cannot, there's no strafing, apparently, unless you're locked on and Z targeted to something, but you have to be very close to a fart gas in order to take a picture. Something appeared. A row of pictures of masks, and that one is distorted. 5 masks are hanging on the wall. Second to the left is distorted. Let's go check it out. Unless it's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but like, Z is to run, C is to strafe. You cannot strafe and run at the same time, which is stupid. Apparently there's an item over here. Something. Oh, there it is. What you got for me? Anything? No, okay. Blue crystals, what? You can strengthen the basic abilities of the camera obscura by gathering blue crystals. So... does that mean that upgrades are no longer tied to kills? And the points I get from kills... they're tied to things I grab. Or is it going to be like a Fatal Frame 2 situation? Where I have to do both? I don't know. Go to menu from upgrade to camera. Can I upgrade it here? No. Ghost list, equip. Increase stats. Okay, so we got blue crystal, red crystals on the bottom. No mention of points. What is C and C? Okay. No mention of like no mention of points, so it seems like points are tied to the shop. Crystals are tied, it seems like exclusively to camera upgrades. So I guess if you kill things, you can buy things with it? That's what I'm guessing? Anyway, what are the upgrades? Power. Power seems fairly, straightforward. Increase the maximum amount of power. So this is the amount of power. Okay. Speed increases the speed at which power is accumulated. Probably the best thing. Reload. Speeds up film reloading time. Probably also pretty good. Capacity increase the maximum spirit power. Oh, probably for like, equipment and shit. Absorb. Increase the amount of spirit power absorbed. Huh. Neat. So I guess, does this increase points earned? That I can then use for shop? Huh. Interesting. That's at least what I think I'm reading, but I could be wrong on that front. Anyway. Yo, what up? Z target strafing, got that 0 shot. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, shit. Well, at least I can fucking waggle that shit. Where you at? There you at. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Did I get it? Okay, 0 shot. Why did the first one not get a thing for it? I don't know why. But hey, I killed it. It vanished. What was that just now? It looked like a nurse, but was that the power of this camera? I remember fighting that when I first played this, but I also remember this, but I don't think I got attacked by it. Also, these things are here. I don't know what these are. The curse of the doll's been broken. I'm not gonna lie, but that image that dissolves onto the screen reminds me, it has the feeling and aesthetic of like a mid or early 2000s creepypasta image. It has that feeling and aesthetic. Something fell near the doll. These red dolls, called Hozuki dolls, are a traditional gift in the Regetsu archipelago. They started being made for the memorial service by parents who had lost a child. The Hozuki dolls are as unlucky, assuming they bring disaster, but Regetsu Island is an exception, and the dolls are placed in various locations as custom. Okay, so I guess they're a collectible picture that can be taken. The question is, where do I go? There's an item, it looks like, over here somewhere. And yes, it is. Sitting out? Good. Blue crystal. I think I have 4 at this point. So now the question is, where do I go to get a picture, like to get 5 mask pictures in a row? That I do not know. I can check the map at the very least. I can see that I do need to get that is the location I need to go. There's a save point over there, so I might try over here. Yeah, that seems like a fine idea. Let me see if this door is open real quick. Which it isn't, because of course it isn't. Why would it be open? What kind of dumb bitch would think that a door would be open in a horror game? Hell no, it wouldn't. You go where the game tells you to go. You can't explore. What kind of bitch would you be if you thought you could explore? My point exactly. I'd have to be a dumb bitch to think I would be allowed in there unless the game said, "Nah, you're cool, you can go in. You're okay. You do that." Alright. So I can save there. I can also see if maybe there's items around here, like maybe under the stairs. Of which there's shit all. Great. What is in here? If anything, if I can even open it. Which I can't. Cool. I'm gonna save. Maybe look at the shop. I don't know. Did I get it? Yeah. Escaping child. The best kind of children are the ones that run away. Shop. So it looks like I could purchase Type 14. And my question is, are there even Type 14s lying around the place, or do I have to buy them? And the answer is, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've got no idea. I should save. Yeah, I should do that just in case.